All right, good afternoon. This is Dre with Grind Major Day Trading, and I'm grateful that you are checking me out today. If this is your first time watching, I'm a self-taught day trader, and my specialty is out of the money or low risk spread contracts on Nadex. And my goal is to help as many of you traders, may you be an aspiring trader or an active trader. I want to help you become consistently profitable using as little capital as possible and the method that I teach you at Grind Major Day Trading. All right, so as always, I'll let you know, go over to grindmajordaytrading.com. You can sign up for services. You can shop in the apparel store. You can become an affiliate. All of our announcements are there. You can take a look at some testimonials. All that good stuff is at grindmajordaytrading.com. And over on Instagram, GM_day trading. Take a look at the contracts that I post every day that coincide with the trade plan that you're about to watch right now. You can take a look at those. Along with results from some of my most active students. They post their results quite frequently as well, so you can see those there. All right. So as always, I'll let you know what the trade plan was, so that this is a trade plan basically that I gave everyone in my coaching clients and my trade plan subscribers. They get this the night before so that they can be prepared for the market movement for the upcoming day. So today's trade plan recap is going to be a little bit longer, so just bear with me because we're going to go over 2 days. So this is going to be very informative. You don't want to miss this. You want to stick around to the very end. We're going to go over 2 days, Monday and today. We're going over Monday where I took a $200 loss. Now, first of all, how many people are out here showing their losing trades and really breaking them down and showing you where they went wrong? And how, if the market gave them the opportunity, how they were able to recover that loss. So how many people showing you that? No, you don't see me post losses very frequently because I'm very, 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 very strict about what I do every day. And as you should be, and as you develop your skill, your losses will become that much more infrequent as you build your skill. So the only reason I'm saying is, I've been at this about 9 years now, about 8 or 9 years. So that's the reason for that. I just have a little more experience than you, but you can get there as well. All right. Don't think you can't. You absolutely can. And I can help you with that. So without further ado, on Monday, first of all, the trade plan, I'll let everyone know that we were most certainly at all-time highs, and the charts were definitely telling us to go short, and we'd be in really good shape if we got price holding below the 29.57 level, which should take us down to 29.50. And if we get price holding below 29.50, then we are in very good shape for price to take a nosedive and try to fill the price gap down around the 2900 to 2910 area. Okay. So, and don't worry yourself if you think I'm talking too fast or going too fast. That is the absolute purpose of you having this recap, so you can play it back over and over and write your notes and all that good stuff. So, all right. So anyway, that was the plan for the short side for Monday. We're not even going to go over the long side because obviously the market did not go up, but we did have a plan for that as well. All right. So with the entry, I got my entry on Monday morning. Remember, we're talking about Monday right now. I got my entry at the 29.57 level. All right. And which was right around, again, all-time highs, looking to go short. And as you can see, price was really holding at that level, so we were looking good to go down, all right? And we did go down. Now, why did I take a 200 loss even though we were going down? Is probably what you're asking. So when you're trading on Nadex, you have what's called time decay, and it can work for you or against you. In other words, the faster your trade is moving in the direction that you want it to go, the faster you're going to get your profit, and probably the quicker you're going to get out. If you are moving slow in the direction that you want to go, and this is not even talking about going in the wrong direction, just the right direction. If you're going in the direction that you want to go, but you're going very slow and you're running out of time of the day, then your negative number is the negative on your trade is going to start to increase because it's going to appear as though there's not going to be enough time for you to become positive. So what did that mean for yesterday? That means that yesterday, as you can see, they held the market in a really, really tight range. They only went about 6 or 7 points yesterday. Now, we have our Monday entry level marked at 29.57. As you see here on the blue line, it's marked Monday exit it's kind of hard. You'll be able to see it when I slide it over, but it also says Tuesday's entry. I wanted to highlight that because this is just showing you that history repeats itself, and you can use these levels over and over again, especially when you have a plan around a level and you are, you're very confident in your plan, then, you stick to it until it goes against you. And then you have a plan for if it goes against you. All right. So we got in, again, we got in around $35 per contract at 8:13 in the morning, Monday morning, on a daily position to expire at 4:15. We were going down in the direction that we wanted to go. We had our target to get out at 29.50. Eventually, the market did make its way down there around 4 o'clock, basically an hour before the end of the day. The reason I took my exit here, and I'm going to use my drawing tool, I'm going to put a big bright orange line so we can get a visual and you can see why I got out, where I got out. This is why it's so important to learn how to use your drawing tools. Although we don't place our trades on TD Ameritrade, we do love to use their charts because they have a lot of great tools to obviously, help us in our training and so on. So let me just put a nice bold orange line that's going to really stand out so you can see exactly what I'm about to tell you. All right, so notice that line, that orange line is dead in the middle of the range that we were going for the day. And if you look at the candlesticks, we're looking at a 5-minute chart just so you can see the detail inside the position. We do not determine our biases or our direction based on any short-term chart. Again, this is just to show you the detail inside of the move that we had already anticipated. So price is really holding at that level. Now, we weren't part of this action. We were already out. But at the time that I got out, we made a dip down and then a move back to the upside because the price, although we had a hard time going up, we also had a hard time making our way down as far as we did. So we were still in a shaky area to where we could have gotten a pop to the upside and I could have been severely negative on that trade. So I had a total investment of $35 per contract. I got out at a price of $25 per contract, so I took a loss of $20 per contract. All right, so that was as far as dollar amount goes, that was a really good move on my part because of the number of contracts that I had. I was less than 50% of my initial investment. Okay. And that is also a rule that we have at Grind Major. Although we specialize in getting in at a low risk, even that low risk, we manage it with getting out if we are 50% negative on that trade and price action is going against us. So we're very strict about what we do, and that's why you see the results that you see every day. All right. So we're out of that position with a $200 loss, and then eventually the market makes its way down and hits that level. But this still would have been bad for us anyway because price was moving so slow. All right. So again, this was the right move to do, okay? So let's get rid of this orange line so you can see what happened after the market closed. So after the market closed, because I was extremely confident in my analysis that if we get below 29.50, we're going to be in good shape to continue to the downside. So I went ahead and waited for market to close. I waited for Nadex to reopen, and I was able to get in on another sell position with a better price, around the price that I want to get at, around that $50 range. I got in at $52 per contract on that position. And excuse me, just let me adjust my screen. Sorry about that. So this is Monday night. This is 6 o'clock, Monday night, 6:20 to be exact, Monday night after the market is closed. We get in our position that we're going to end up getting out of eventually on Tuesday. We get in it Monday night. So we get in at $52 per contract on another daily position. And we actually allow that to work for us overnight. Now, I was working on some other things, so I did not actually see this price action, which is really good. You usually don't want to watch that. You just kind of want to let it work itself out. So when I came back to my charts around midnight, 12:13 to be exact, about 6 hours later, actually 3 minutes shy, 6 minutes shy of being exactly 6 hours later, I came back to check on my position. And what did I find? I found that I was at a profit of $26 per contract. So I thought that it was wise that I take my exit and collect that profit. Why did I do that? Because we're in the London session. This could have been a wind up for us to make a move to the upside, breaking back above 29.50. This $260 profit was a recovery of my $200 loss on Monday plus a $60 profit. And it's during the London session overnight. I didn't watch this. All I did was set it, and then I came back and checked it 6 hours later. There's no need for me to be greedy. I've recouped my loss, and I've made $60. Get out. So I got out. All right. Got out at around 12:13 this morning, Tuesday morning. Now, continuing on with Tuesday, during the day, we had 2 more positions. The second position, or first, depending on which way you want to count that, we get in shortly thereafter, getting out of that first position. Why is that? Because I wanted to see what was going on with price action. Were we going to make a move to the upside? Were we going to just tank and keep falling? What was going to go on right then? So I'm watching this, and I see that we're pulling to the upside a little bit, and I wanted to go ahead and get in. I knew I was going to get some negative on this trade, people. I got in at $94 per contract. I already knew that we were going to get more of a pull-up back up to that 29.50 area. But I also know that the S&P will make drastic moves during the London session sometimes. And because we did not get the move that we were really looking for during Monday, it would not have surprised me if we got a drastic sell-off overnight. So I didn't want to miss it. So I felt confident in putting up a little extra to get into my position. All right, so I got in. $94 per contract, around 135 this morning. That was the first entry. I got a second entry on this position. So although this first entry is negative, I got into that same contract for 5 more positions, 5 more contracts, but this time I paid $52 for each one of them. So because I paid 94 the first time, 52 the second time, Nadex will average out the price that you pay, and that gave me an average risk of $73. So they'll adjust my account for that. And I've now paid $73 per contract. I'll have 10 of them, right? And this is around 8:20 in the morning. We got that one last push to the upside to try to get us holding above 29.50, but it didn't work out for the bulls. The bears took control of the chart for the day, and we got our sell-off, and we got our exit at 10:45 this morning at an exit price of $113 per contract, which gave us a profit of $40 per contract. And now we're out at 10:45 this morning. So why did I get out? And I'm going to post a picture of the conversation we were having in the chat room where I said around 10:45 this morning, right when I got out, I told my class that we're going to continue falling. But why did I get out? Because I've already recovered my $200 loss. I've made $60. Now I've made $400. Now I have $460 for the day. And there's no reason to be greedy. Now, if I see an opportunity that looks really good to me, I will take it. But for right now, based on what I'm looking at, this is where I want to go ahead and get out. So I got out. All right, that's 10:45 in the morning. And I told class we were probably going to keep going. Well, we absolutely kept going. And I'm going to go over, excuse me, I'm sorry about that. Let me just get that back where it needs to be. Okay. I'm going to go over Tuesday's plan because my bad, I forgot to go over that before jumping into Tuesday. So let me recap the trades, and then I'm going to read to you Tuesday's trade plan. So I get out of my first or second, depending on how you want to count it, my position on Tuesday. My last position on Tuesday, I saw that we were still very much struggling. We were actually forming up to make a nice M formation, but remember, I can't see everything to the right at that time, but it looks as though we're making an M formation, and we're having a hard time going to the upside. All signs that we're going to keep going. Now, before I go on, actually, I just rethought that. Let me read to you what I gave my class last night. We're going to go short if we get price holding below 29.53. This is Tuesday's trade plan. we're going to run into some support around the 29.25 to 29.27 area, and price holding below that area should take us down to fill the price gap around 2900 to 2910. All right. That's what I said last night. So here we are in our last position. Remember, I told the class when I got out of this 1045 exit, I said at 1045 that we're going to keep going down. Price action is looking real good to us. We're getting all the signs that we're going to keep continuing. And remember, you don't catch falling knives. So if you're not catching the falling knife, in other words, you don't try to buy when it's selling off because it might keep going. Well, then there's another side to that. If you don't want to buy it while it's falling, then sell it, or stay out if you're not confident, but sell it because it's probably going to keep going. And that's what we did. So we got some pull up, obviously not all the way back up to 29.50, which is a good sign for us. We got up to 29.40, round number. Markets like round numbers. We see we hit that round number and we made another dive. I missed a really good exit opportunity right here on this spike. We pulled back up, but I was still able to get out. This position I was in at 12.24 and out at 12.37. This $30 profit took me 13 minutes. All right. So what was it? I got in at an entry price of $20. This was a 2-hour trade. It was going to expire at 2 o'clock. I got in at 12.24, again, for $20 per contract. We got to exit 13 minutes later at a price of $50 per contract, which results in a $30 profit per contract. And that took us, again, 13 minutes. And as you can see, price did continue to fall. Where did it fall to? Remember, we're looking at a live chart. You can see the clock ticking up at the very top. There's an hour left in the day. We are at 29.23. What did I just say? We were going to find our support around 29.25 to 27. And here we are. All right. So today's recap was a bit longer, but excellent recap nonetheless. Tons of information. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you missed anything, play it back because I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up to try to keep it from being any longer than it already is. But remember, find me at grindmajourdaytrading.com. You can sign up to learn how to do exactly what I'm doing and what I'm teaching other people how to do. And creating your paradise. I'm teaching people how to create your paradise. All right. Let's get out of this rat race. Let's stop thinking that we need to be giving up our time for money. You need to be trading your money for your time back. You cannot replace your time, so let's get it back and start using this replaceable money. We can always make money, but we can't make any more time. And that's what I'm trying to teach people how to do. Let's get some of our time back. So if you want to learn how to do this, make sure you tap in and get with me. grindmajourdaytrading.com or Instagram GM_daytrading. And with that being said, have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. I hope you had a productive and a profitable Tuesday. And I will see you all tomorrow. All right? Peace.